Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for September the 26th through to October the 2nd, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the support, the loving, positive, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. I'm expecting powerful cards since the Sun is in Libra and Jupiter is in Libra, and the Sun is crossing over Jupiter. And we have the new moon in Libra this week, so it should be very powerful cards. Let's see. Six of Cups. So we start with the deja vu we have with honoring ourselves. And deja vu, something from our past. Now, Pluto is going direct this week as well. Mars is entering the same sign. So we are going to get a determination. We are going to get a strength, but Pluto is retracing its steps. And so this is our Pluto card. This is our seeing things in a new light, making decisions based on our past lessons, our past path, our past experiences, okay? Because Pluto was going through Capricorn, and then it went retrograde, so it goes back over that same path, and now it's going direct again. So it's crossing over that path a third time. So deja vu is probably something that is definitely going to be in your awareness. Is probably going to be something to do with home and family in your situation. Something that you have been going through, and maybe it was going great, and then maybe not so great, and now is the time for it to go great again. It's seeing, it's you know, Pluto's the planet of transformation. It sets everything, an unexpected event sets everything into proper context for us. And we can tap into our wisdom. We can tap into our knowledge of how we need to go forward. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is embracing your talents and abilities. This is letting go of negative energy in your life that has been weighing you down. We have the moon. Moon's been very powerful this week of looking inside of ourselves, of knowing what we truly want to do, who we want to become, what we want to create in our lives, and be the person that we've always wanted to be going forward, being true to ourselves and our hopes and our dreams, our passions, our talents, our abilities. And then we have the Eight of Wands crossing over the Four of Pentacles, so that is quite intriguing. So let's stop there for a second. We have the Six of Cups. I've already talked a little bit in length on this one, but let's revisit it for a second, because one, it is honoring yourself. One, it is being truthful to yourself. And the other part of it is something from your past. You walk through that energy again, so that you can make the right decision, that you can go forward in your wisdom that you've taken away. Maybe you've gotten some clarity and understanding, especially when it comes to home and family. Okay, because it isn't, the Pluto is in Capricorn, right? So that would be your fourth house. So it's home and family. And, or it could be something that you do subconsciously, and you always do things in a certain way, and now you see where you always have done it a certain way, and there is a different way of doing it, and that is being made aware to you for the first time. A new understanding, a new clarity, a new vision of how to go forward. We have the Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. So the more that you embrace who you are, this is about embracing the true you. This is about loving every part of you, even your flaws. This is about seeing your empowerment, your beauty, your self-confidence, or bringing into awareness the things that you need to be confident about going forward. This is your true talents. This is your true abilities, and embracing them and knowing that you can do great things in the world with those tools. This is also letting go of and releasing energy that maybe it is a period of time that you've gone through. Maybe it is a situation, maybe it is a person, maybe it's people in your life that you let go of now so that you can move forward. Maybe they needed to be there at a certain point in time in your life, but they have served their purpose. Or maybe the situation has served its purpose, and it's time to move forward now. It's time to let go It's time to let new beginnings happening. And with the Eight of Wands here, this is all kinds of opportunities saying, yes, these opportunities are available to you. You can go forward in new directions. Now, we can't get too futuristic thinking when this card appears, because we may be looking so far at the result that we want to obtain that we miss how we are actually going to get there. And so an opportunity may arise and we may just shut it right down without looking at it because we don't think it goes into our master plan. However sketchy that master plan may be, we just know it doesn't fit. But if we would have taken the time to look at it and to go with the flow, to ride the wave, and seeing where it takes us, where we land, may be a spectacular surprise that you were exactly on the right path all along. The moon, very popular card this week about going inside of ourselves, being true to ourselves, what brings us balance, what brings us happiness, what brings out our passion. What have we always wanted to do? What is that inner expression that we have always wanted to let out of ourselves, and yet we've always contained it? We've always kept it hidden. We've never allowed it to really grow and nurture it the way we should have in our lives. And now it's time of honoring ourselves, of letting out that self expression of who you want to be, where you want to go, what you want to create, of believing in you. We have the Ace of Swords as our underlying energy. So this is new actions that you are going to be asked to do, that you are actually going to be asked to walk forward in. This could come through epiphanies. This could come through those aha moments, that sense of clarity. So it might go more with the Pluto energy. And Peanut's barking, so I'm just going to be right back. It'll just be like a little click, and it looks like I edited something out, but Peanut went outside and he's barking, so I have to let him in. So I'll be back momentarily. It'll be not more than a second for you. Okay, see, no more than a second. And for those of you wondering, okay, so you're thinking, Peanut was outside all by himself? So I have 3 acres, and it has an invisible electric fence around it, so that, and Peanut doesn't wear the collar because he doesn't need to wear the collar because he knows where the boundaries are. So he's got 3 acres out there in which he's confined, he's safe, there's nothing that can harm him, and he can run and he can play, and he's out there, the cats play with him out there, follow him around, aggravate him at times. And so he's perfectly fine going out on his own and exploring his territory, and he doesn't leave the property. He knows exactly his boundaries. And so I have the luxury of not having to take him for a walk, and actually I can't take him for a walk, okay? So I swear to you, like he was born with 3.5 legs. So the one leg is much shorter, and it does look like there's a partial paw formed, but when I take him for any kind of walk that, like, he's got just pure grass to run on here, if I take him out on a sidewalk or on a roadway or something, that pad actually disintegrates and it becomes raw very quickly. And even with a boot, it's the boot doesn't protect him the same way of just running on grass and everything. So it's not beneficial to him to go for a walk. He was never meant to be on a leash, I guess. So where were we? We were talking about an underlying energy and the Ace of Swords. And so what do we have happening in our sign? We have the sun crossing over Jupiter in our sign. The I am. The moving forward and new beginnings. Creating the new you. Letting the true you out. That could come through aha moments. That could come through epiphanies. Absolutely. And this is giving you new action to actually step into this energy. Now we have the new moon also happening in your sign. So this is where we're going to be planting the seeds. This is where we're going to start those new beginnings, to take those first steps. And then we also have Pluto going direct. the planet of transformation, and we have Mars coming in to that same sign, and that's all about home and family. So this could be where we see how to go forward in our home life, in our private life, in our family life, to grow it to deeper levels, stronger, empowering levels. We have an overriding energy of the Seven of Cups. I haven't seen the Seven of Cups in a little bit now, and it was there consistently all the time, wasn't it? So, I mean, I would have to say this is the sun crossing over Jupiter in your sign, really, if we needed to match a card to it, because the possibilities are endless. There is so much that you could gravitate to. It could be actually a little overwhelming for you. So it is knowing, this is knowing what will truly make you happy, the person you've always wanted to become. That's the opportunity that lays await that you have to go for, because all these cups are filled, and we have the free will to choose our own path forward. So we need to be in direct dialogue with ourselves, in direct honesty of ourselves, of what we've always truly wanted to step into, who we've always wanted to be, because now we are empowered to do just that going forward. We have the Chariot with the Sun. What empowering cards. The focus is on you, your independence, your growth forward. The Sun is all about you, your beauty, your talents, your abilities, your creativity, your love, and having a focus on you and how to bring all the joy and happiness and balance into your life that you want. I mean, that's the Chariot. Having the focus on you, not on others, not on other people's paths, but on your path forward and what makes you happy and what makes you content. Yes, other people play a role, because we need that like-minded, loving surrounding us at all times, but it's about our path forward. It's about the focus on our path forward. So don't allow people to distract you into their dramas this week. The attention needs to be on you. The beauty is about you. I mean, that light, that is not coming from the sun. That's coming from you, your outstretched arm, reaching out to the sun, making that connection, making that vitality of brightness and happiness in your life. For work, career, we have the Page of Wands. Start thinking outside the box. The opportunities must be endless here. It's tapping into your creativity, it's tapping into your strengths, your talents, and thinking outside the box to go in maybe new and powerful ways. Making the place that you work at now more of an environment that allows your own growth. This is thinking outside the box, or knowing that there is no box. This is allowing yourself to think about where you want to create wealth in your life, where you want to create a career in your life, in what direction, in what passion. Believing in yourself that you can implement it, but it's not even the belief in yourself so much as thinking outside the box of what you could truly do if you put your mind to it, if you put focus on it, of what you could be, of what you could become. And think of the empowerment that can come into your life through those thoughts. For love and relationship, we have the King of Cups. Well, he's the dad in the deck. He's the stereotypical dad in the deck. He brings in the security through going out to work each day and bringing home the money to buy the food, to put the roof over the head. So maybe in some way you are looking at your responsibility and your obligation to making the relationship secure. If you're looking for love, this could be somebody bringing insecurity into your life, or bringing insecurity to somebody so that their empowerment may grow in other ways. But in a relationship, this is really where you really need to look at what you give to the relationship and how you make it strong, how you make it viable. And if you are not um, really looking at it, this is a time where you are going to step up your game. This is where you're really going to see where your energy matters, where you need to put your energy, where you need to put your time, your love, where you need to put focus, where you need to put attention, your part of the bargain. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.